Hello to those who chose this pick a card reading. This is going to be on what was their last impression of you. It's going to be pile 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hello to those who chose pile 1. So y'all got the 2 of Cups 2 times. And y'all got the Hierophant card coming out. What's up with y'all? What's up? So the song Spirit told me to pick for y'all was Goteo by Paloma Mami. I think that's her name. What was their last impression of you? The thing is that this is talking about the perspective of the feminine person. I'm assuming since you're coming on this reading, it's about them, but this very well could just be about you. With the 6 of water up there starting it off, the first thing I got was sleepy. Whoever I'm talking about, this feminine person, started it off. It seems like a date. It feels like a date, or definitely y'all two were planning to meet together. This wasn't a surprise. This person is all dressed up and stuff, and it's like I'm just exhausted. I don't know if this person was just done working, if they had other things that they had to do, but by the time they come and see you, by the time they come and meet you, they socially look acceptable. They probably looked beautiful, but honestly, deep down inside, they were tired. They didn't want to be there. But it's like, okay, like I might as well just enjoy my time while I'm here. I'm exhausted though. And over here with this 2 of Cups starting off in the middle, could also be that this person is like sick and they're just trying to hide it from you that they're experiencing the pain or some type of emotional, but I don't know. This feels like physical pain. This person is injured, but they're still having a good time. And with this feminine energy I'm talking about, if you don't know them, but like you still met up with them, whatever, they have a lot of underlying issues in their life that you don't know about, but you would never know because socially, from face value, I mean, they come off as like they got their stuff together and everything's organized, everything's in line, they have their goals set up, but in reality, it's just a complete, not 180, I'll say like 40% like off. Them causing the mess. Like they're the mess. But either way, this person, they're coming up with nothing but cups. They feel like a very optimistic person, and you know how they were exhausted like meeting you on their last impression. Like they were exhausted throughout the day, so they're exhausted with other people, but they're just trying to show you like they're not trying to make their energy bring you down. They want to be up to your level, let's say. So yeah, you can flip this around just to think like this was my impression of them because I'm more getting this is your impression of them. I don't know why. Instead of this was their last impression of you. And with that in mind, if this was your impression of them, honestly, they were just thinking very selfishly because they genuinely have issues and that was just on their mind. But they were just playing it off. That they were listening to your stories, that they were really interested in you. It would have been a good time to reschedule whatever you guys had. Okay, with the other 2 of Cups, whoever this feminine person is, if the other person that was meeting them wanted a sexual interaction, definitely did not happen because this person was tired. This person was exhausted. The most physical activity they would do with the other person was working out, but like that's it. I'm getting kind of like whoever this person was turned off by the masculine energy, but it kind of wasn't the masculine's fault because no matter how much effort the masculine put in, it's just the feminine was just they genuinely have a busy schedule. They got stuff to do, and this is my only break time is with you. So that's kind of how they were treating it. So with the Hierophant in the reverse, I think this is whenever you both went your separate ways, and for sure, 100%, no matter what side, like if you're the feminine or if you're the masculine, like it doesn't matter. No matter what, the other person that you're asking about is very much interested in you. They still wanted to say, like, take you out on a date, just really get to know every nook and cranny about you. They find you fascinating. They think that you're just full of potential and just creativity, like untapped potential. And they really want to bring out the best in you. This type of person that will invest, if they got money, they will invest in you, in your career, helping you out with stocks. Like this person it wants to commit to you long term. So yeah, definitely if this is romantic, this person wants to spend the rest of their life with you. They see you as the ideal partner. They can't get enough of you. They don't see themselves getting enough of you even whenever you guys are old. And they just love everything about you. But it's just that right now you're being kind of clueless to them, or you're just not giving them the time of day. But it's okay. It's okay. It'll all work out. Especially with the books there, it's like it's destiny. They feel like it's destiny for you guys to be together, for this to work out. So this was so beautiful, guys. I really liked this reading. It was throughout the whole process, even though there's cups, I kind of felt on the feminine side that it was just emotionally numb. Like she didn't really show like emotional appreciation, sexual appreciation, but overall it's not wavering their stance on you if it's romantic or friendship, whatever it is. And hope you guys have a blessed day. Please like, dislike, comment, or subscribe. Bye. Hello to those who chose part 2 based off of this card. So this is the 4 of Cups. Over here's the Chariot. My bad. I believe it's the Chariot card's Temperance something, but honestly, it doesn't even matter because their intention, whenever it came to your last conversation or their last interaction, or maybe even watching you from afar, was peace. They wanted to just maybe make friends. They just wanted to make amends. They have nothing but pure intentions towards you, definitely. There's nothing to fear about this person. This person isn't malicious. They definitely don't want to cause you any harm, but I'm really getting that they don't want to cause other people any harm. So I don't know what type of situation y'all are in, but in general, this just feels like a friendly person who's happy in themselves and loves to have a happy environment. And they would love to like be a peacemaker to make sure that their environment is in a good place and everyone likes each other, everyone's happy with one another. I got the vision of a parrot trying to talk to like its master, quote unquote master, just its owner, but the way they see is the master. So if this is definitely like a job situation, this person will narc on people. If there was a money reward for someone to turn in names for, I guess, someone breaking the toilet, someone vandalizing the door, and everyone knows who it is, but no one's gonna tell each other. People are too scared. They will get it. They will tell the boss, but they don't care about the money. It's because they just want a civil environment. They just want peace. So it's like if I gotta get my hands a little dirty, I'll get my hands a little dirty, but it's just for the greater good. That's the way they go about situations, okay? So yeah, definitely buy the rules, buy the book. So their last impression of you. So over here is you, okay? What happened was that you were arguing with someone else, or there was something that you were doing that was in conflict with the rules, let's say, or you were just doing something that made you stand out in a negative way, and they were watching you the whole time, but this person never interacted with you. But all I'm gonna say is that even with their last impression, this person can hold their own, okay? So if you want to go at them, like go ahead, but like they can hold their own against you. They assume that you wouldn't think that they could hold their own. This is the Two of Earth. They see you or your personality as someone who is very outspoken to the point where it can be detrimental to your character, but you just could not give a F. You just say it how it is. They see you as an aggressive person, kind of volatile, but it can be channeled in a good way. But that's only if you want to channel it in a good way. You can also channel it in a bad way. And they kind of see you like having a switch where you can just switch to the devil, but then you can just switch to an angel that yells really loud and has a really loud voice, you know? So it's either you're the life of the party or you're just breaking things and you're just a mess. If you're drunk or something. Even with that in mind, they see you as like friendly and that you can make friends easily, and specifically people gravitate towards you. And I think it's probably because people like having someone so outspoken like you to speak for them if they don't have a voice, especially in the workplace. Anyway, so their last impression, maybe you were like debating or just something where you were loud, because over here with the Ace of Swords, well, like you know how they said that you can flip a switch for you to be on and well, you flip the switch on for being in their minds unreasonable. You yelled, you were not afraid to be like, I'll take you outside. I don't know what it is. I definitely have a hot temper, and that temper was triggered. And I feel like I can't say in words what I'm feeling right now. I feel like I'm channeling someone I know who can flip a switch too, and they just start like saying it boom 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 boom. This is how it is. This is how it is. What's your argument? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? You think that that's right? Well, what about this and that? But like, imagine someone yelling and someone being expressively mad about that. You know how it said over here with this card? I think the cherry. I don't know that they want to do what's good, like for the whole, or they want what's best for everybody, and they don't mind getting their hands dirty. Over here with the Six of Cups, I'm seeing that they see themselves in you. So whether this is marrying or not, because this was their last impression of you, they saw you speaking your mind, you kind of doing it a little, you're a little too much though. Like they definitely wouldn't go about doing it this way at all, because this person seems a lot more reserved and organized and got their stuff together. But over here with the Six of Cups, it's like you're coming from a good place. If they were to side with the argument, they would side with your argument. They liked the way you articulated yourself, not maybe the way you went about it, but they agreed with your stance and your ideas. They gained an appreciation for you because you did this. Like they have more respect for you. They like that you stood up for yourself and definitely others. I'm really getting others too. You made other people, but including them, see you in a different light. Like I never saw it the way Pal 2 is seeing it, but now that they're saying that, that's so like it makes sense. Like it makes sense, but you were arguing because I'm assuming someone was disagreeing with you. So yeah, that's kind of all I'm getting. And basically with this card, I'm getting that you were like channeling it towards someone else. Look, this is the little crystal coming up for whoever this person is. Like they see him like dense. All I'm gonna say is that they gained respect for you, like how I already said, and I think that they agreed with your argument. I think in the future they would like to make an alliance with you because they see your goals being able to work together. That was it. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to those who chose Pile 3. This is going to be the Nine of Chalices, the Knight of Chalices, I mean. So that way you guys can see that. The first word I got when I was shuffling your pile was messy. Okay, their last impression of you with the Nine of Chalices, they see you running away from something, or like you're cowering, you're being a coward, you're hiding from the truth, or maybe that you were hiding from them and their truth. Okay, the way that they see it is, for all I know, maybe you guys got into argument and you don't want to talk to them, or I'm just saying random stuff because maybe you're justified. But the way that they're seeing it is that you don't want to fight with them. I think that you need to talk it out with them, or if there's some type of disagreement, and you just need to say something to them. You're acting like if you don't care about it, which maybe you just probably don't, but they think that you are just coping or just being a coward or like coping with the fact that you did something wrong by just ignoring the problem. I was getting the girl saying I don't like you, so I think you're definitely showing this person that you don't like them. Maybe that you're moving on to like bigger and better things. Their problem isn't even worth your time. So that goes to show how they were feeling and their I don't think this was their last impression. I think this is how they see you in general. This in turn is causing them to start like seeing you in like a negative light. I don't know, let's say like you dress like an e-girl or an e-boy. Pile 3 is so childish. I just need a grown woman in my life, or I need a grown man in my, I don't know, like they're just, I could picture them saying like little comments like that to themselves, trying to just like reaffirm their bias. So the last time that you guys interacted, I don't think they liked the impression that they left on you. So I think that at the end of it or just during it, they felt like they came off as thirsty, and I think they regretted whatever actions that made them come off as thirsty. Like they made it very evident that they want your attention, that maybe they even said things where they were willing to compromise, like over compromise to the point where it was kind of like unattractive, you know. They think that your last impression of them was that you were thinking like you should have some self worth. You know, like talking about someone like that in their head, that's how they think you saw them. Like have some dignity. Oh, so definitely throughout your interaction with them or while they were just seeing you, they just felt so judged by you. For all I know, this could be all in their head because it doesn't make sense for someone to be this extreme, you know, like that's why I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. They just they end up putting all these judgments on them, and they end up just being so nervous. It makes them so nervous. It makes them maybe be unreasonable in an argument, or it just, but it's because they think you're judging them. But I don't really know if that's true. I don't really know because this whole time you're coming off as like a powerful feminine figure. Not even feminine. You're just coming up as like a powerful person. They haven't even came up as a person yet. They've been coming up as animals. And they think the last time that you guys saw each other, you thought that they needed help. However, despite this, with the Ace of Pentacles there, I think they got the mission done or whatever. You know how I said that they've been wanting to talk to you about a problem or there's been a problem between you two? I think that it was resolved by the end of it because over here with the Ace of Cups, okay, and over here with the Five of Swords, they weren't satisfied with their behavior throughout it, but at the very end, I think they did a little like saving grace moment if they came up as really desperate. You let it be known that you were interested in them and starting something new. And if this is platonic or if this is a job situation, I'm just letting you know this is not like they don't have platonic feelings for you. They really do like you. They have a little crush on you. But yeah, they just think you're so gorgeous and like this gorgeous being, a strong willed person is actually coming towards me, like is willing to make a compromise with me. I ain't surprised this is your ex. Anyway, so with the Five of Swords, they're so happy, they're so adorable, they're really happy, this brings them like a passion for life, you know, a passion for everything in their life now because they've somehow been able to, I would say, quote unquote, like entrap you, but it's not entrapping because you're doing it willingly. I don't know. This is really adorable. That was all. Clearly, this person thinks of you highly, but keep that in mind that they take your judgments and very seriously. So if you have any critiques for them with them in the future, just keep in mind your words. You should be kind to this person, I would say, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, with you willingly working on them with stuff. That was it. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to those who chose pile 4. And I'm just letting you know you guys have the 7 of Cups. And this is the 7 of Earth. Their last impression of you. I feel like this is one of the piles too. I got this for the first pile, but this pile, it can go where I'm reading your energy and your last impression of the person. And I think it's to provide insight into yourself and possibly the other person, but let's see how the energies go. So with the 4 of fire up there and the 3 of fire, I'm getting someone who wants to be distant and does not want to communicate at all with whoever this other person is. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's them. So that's why I'm just going to say person 1. Okay. So person 1, I'm seeing them talk like, I'm successful on my own. I have my own stability. I've built myself up. I'm good. I don't need anyone. I really don't need anyone, especially someone who is trying to tear it down. So, with that in mind, when they're having this mindset towards, I guess I'll say person 2, that just goes to show maybe person 2 has done things to person 1 to make them think that. Person 1 I'm getting is very grounded, their root chakra's on point. They're literally booked and busy, and they don't have time for mess or nonsense. And I'm getting specifically that they come off as someone who is brilliant. And because their mind is brilliant, they come off as a gorgeous person to like society. And I feel like this person is also well traveled and like well cultured. I don't know what that means. I don't know what well cultured means, but I had to say it. Person 1 was in any type of relationship with person 2, they're done. Let's say if y'all once dated, it's like, you're my ex. I'm not looking back. I'm not. You think I'm interested in? No. I got bigger and better opportunities or suitors in front of me. Why would I choose you? That's like definitely their mindset. They're kind of cold and straightforward with this mindset. And I think this person just doesn't allow anything to enter that will cause emotional instability. So maybe they see person 2 as someone who causes emotional instability either around them, or they are emotionally unstable, or they have once caused person 1 to be emotionally unstable. So they just don't want any business with person 2. So I think that their last impression, I think you guys had to interact. Like, I was kind of getting the disgust with the 4 of fire and the 7 of earth, that person 1 had to interact with person 2, and they were kind of disgusted, but it's like, I'm like, okay, like, I guess I'll interact with you. I guess I'll just get this over with. It's like, imagine if you have never seen a swamp before and you had to put your bare feet in swamp water. Like, that first dip in your toe in the swamp water, it's like, oh, this is freaking disgusting, like, I don't want to. Once you start getting acclimated to the water, and I think just realizing that it's because it's not clear because of the sediments in the water, it's just muddy, and there's nothing really bad about the swamp water, then they start being okay with it. So I think that's what was going on in person 1's head when they were interacting with person 2. With the Queen of Water, honestly, person 1 and person 2, not only did they get along great in this interaction, both agreeing like, okay, well, if there's any future interaction, like, it can be done. If you guys were once exes, it came to a point where you guys agreed, like, you know what, like, maybe we can start off being friends or something, because at first person 1 entered into it and they were just freaking disgusted. They didn't want nothing to do with person 2. But now it's like, oh, okay, this actually isn't that bad. And this is kind of matching with the water element, because I think the way that person 1 was viewing person 2 before was like, person 2 was emotionally unstable, definitely, or it's going to cause emotional instability, and I really don't need that in my life. I guess person 2 must have grown up more. They must have matured, and I guess with emotions, emotional intelligence, they improved on it. They're working on themselves, and it's really showing to person one that, like, wow, like this person really has made strides in being a better person. And I actually don't mind this person if they want to continue interacting. However, person one is still guarded, by the way. Still needs to see more proof that person two is a mature person, can handle being independent, and can be emotionally stable. But I'm really getting like positive energy. Like with the Queen of Water, I'm getting the more interactions person one and person two have, the more they're just gonna get along. Like the more they're gonna start liking each other. I think person two already likes person one, but it's more person one warming up to person two. And I'm just seeing that, man, I feel like almost all of these have had positive outcomes. This is great. So then finally at the end of the interaction, in regards to person one, at first it was them being disgusted over here with seven of earth, but now over here with the seven of water, you know what? Okay, instead of me wearing my first layer of skin, you know what? Here, like I'll shed it off. This is my actual skin, and it's them being like the crab. And with that in mind, if this person is a Cancer, person two just must have really hurt person one, or just did something to person one where it's like, yeah, you're gonna hurt me, like inside. So I'm guarded. But seven of water is showing like, you know what, okay, like I have a shell, so let's see if you can crack my shell. So I think that person one is looking forward to the interaction next time with person two to see how much more interactions will it take for person one to finally crack and show their like ooey gooey side to person two. And person two, I'm not really getting them. So maybe the last impression was you're asking about person one and you're person two. Maybe that's so. But regardless, this is an amazing reading. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to those who chose the last pile. I'm sorry if it's crooked. It is what it is, man. I can't control. When I was shuffling for y'all, like y'all's cards just were flying out. They were just going on the floor. A lot more wanted to come out, but I just wanted this. Okay, this is the Two of Cups, and this is the Three of Cups in reverse. And like, is someone pregnant? I don't know if that's for a small few of you. I'm just getting someone's pregnant. So this pile, guys, it's serious. This is a very serious topic. What I'm about to be talking with you is you're either pregnant, look, someone's pregnant here, or this is whoever you're asking about, you're meant to be with them. Like, this is your life partner. Maybe you're already married, but like, you're gonna get married to this person. It's already predestined, it's written in the stars. Whoever you're asking about, you have an undeniable link with them. And this doesn't feel like necessarily psychic, but this is like a soul tie. You guys are always going to go back to each other. You don't feel like the type of people to just break up and then sleep with other people. Like both of you just feel like you're always committed to one another, no matter what. Even if you guys break up, it's like it's just maybe a break for like a few months. Then we come back. We're even better people. We love each other even more now, and this just feels like such gorgeous energy. You both are very high vibing people, and I feel like the way both of you do things in general are considered unconventional. But at the end of the day, you two have each other, and like love trumps everything. And you guys have definitely learned that in this life together. This person wants to tell you I love you. Like, let's have kids together. Let's make a family together. Be together. Let's live with each other. Let's have fun together. Their last impression of you, I'm saying this is their last impression of you, but like, this is how they're always approaching you. They love you so unconditionally and conditionally. love your flaws. They assume that you love their flaws too. Is you both have such a binding, beautiful connection. Y'all are just vibing together, like truly in the best way possible. But I feel like you two have people watching your connection, and I don't think people really get it. Which I don't know why I feel the need to say that. I just feel like you two are different, very unique personalities just coming together. I think that's what I'm feeling. And I don't think people understand how you two make it work or the way you guys are going about it. Maybe you guys are polyamorous, maybe you guys are swingers. I don't think this is good if you guys aren't dating. It's impossible to not be in a relationship with this person. You have to. Family for both sides approve of this relationship. I feel like their last impression of you. Now let's get into the last impression. With the Ten of Earth and the Two of Cups and whatever it is, the Nine of Fire. I think you guys are going through a rough patch. I think I was meant to say all this before because you guys are going through a rough patch. You guys are having difficulty. I think it's more of with the self. So I think that you too are fighting demons within yourself, whether that's healing your traumas, whether that's healing, having ego, letting it affect a relationship. And I just feel like problems with the self that both of you guys are having, or this is how they're seeing it, this is the last impression, that both of you guys are having, are tainting such a beautiful, awesome bond. They see it as, and I think Spirit sees it too, that this is just a rough patch. You guys will eventually have a better connection or be better. But it's just you two have to sort out through your own lessons at this moment. And I don't think it can be solved with you two really being together. If you guys are living in the same home, I think you guys are really self isolating a lot. Their last impression is that you're doing that. You're self isolating. You're really empowering yourself with your independence. And I think you're just focusing on you. You're not giving that much to the connection. You're not, the way that they see you is that you're not giving much thought to the connection. Just know, like, they just, oh, you're so beautiful. You're so gorgeous. A word can't even describe your beauty and like inside and out. Like, you're definitely inside. They can't find someone like you, male or female. No one can compare to you, and they'll be waiting for you just to go through this phase or whatever. They're in it for the long haul. This is a ride or die. They will die for you. I'm sure you won't want that, but they're seeing it as like they need to pull through for you. I think that maybe you're going through like a midlife crisis or you're just going through something and they see it as their last impression is they need to hold strong for you and be your stable rock so you can fall back to them, whether you're feminine or masculine. This is just beautiful. Like, I'll be waiting here for you. Oh, gosh, it's so adorable. And your energy, even though you're maybe even going through like a dark night of the soul, your energy is beautiful still. Like, you're so unique and gorgeous. Like, your aura, there's something about you. You're so attractive. And it's funny because you're asking me about their last impression of you, but I'm getting that you haven't communicated with them in at least a few days or just in a while. Maybe you guys are on a break because you two are coming up as separate entities and just far away from each other. There's just know this person is waiting for you. The cards are flying all over the place. Like, they have a lot to tell you. They're patient with you, and I don't think you want to talk with them with the Knave of Chalices. I think you want to still self-reflect on your own, maybe find yourself, whatever it is that you got to do your own thing, but they'll be waiting for you, and they know that you're going to come back to them. This isn't in a cocky way at all, too. This is like you guys are meant to be. And it's just for now, I gotta distract myself. Maybe I just gotta do my own stuff. Maybe they just gotta work. They gotta go to meetings, gotta do whatever they gotta do to survive, but they won't be emotionally fulfilled until you come back to them, and they can't wait till you come back to them. They don't want you to rush this process at all. They want you to take your time, do whatever you need to do to come back to them 100%. They want you to be who you always are. And if whatever you're doing right now, if you're still finding yourself, just do that. It's okay. So open and accepting of your flaws and of your insecurities. They don't want to heal you. They want you to heal yourself. So this just feels so healthy. They would definitely just be more than happy to give you love, like show you affection, to tell you how beautiful you are, though. But if you want those kinds of compliments, that's something in you that you got to heal. And I'm saying that as in like you're insecure, but you don't even have to be insecure because you're coming off as someone who's very strong and independent. I don't know why I said that. I just gave that as an example, but this person's just waiting for you. So it's their last impression, or maybe that's how they're feeling right now. So please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and thank you for letting me read this beautiful reading. Bye.